Welcome to another episode of One Step Closer with She Walkin. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the legend of Kashi, in the words of Sadhguru. Varanasi, which is also called Kashi, literally means to be luminous, or more particularly, a tower of light. Mark Twain said that Kashi is older than legend. Nobody can ever decipher the date of this place. When Athens was not even thought of, Kashi was. When Rome did not exist even in people's mind, Kashi was. When Egypt did not exist, Kashi was. The legend of Kashi goes by the fundamental that Shiva himself lived here. This is his winter place actually. He lived as an ascetic in the upper regions of the Himalayas, but when he got married to a princess, compromises had to be made. And being a graceful man, he decided he would move to the plains, as Kashi was one of the most fabulous built city at the time. So there's a beautiful story. Shiva left Kashi because of some political reasons. The gods were afraid that Kashi would lose its reverberance if it was not properly managed. So they asked Devodasa to become the king. But he set a condition: if I have to become the king, Shiva has to leave. Because with him being around, me being a king is not going to work. People will gather around him and not me. So Shiva along with Parvati left to Mount Mandara, but he did not really want to stay there. He wanted to come back to Kashi so bad, so he first sent his messengers. They went and they loved the city so much they did not go back. Then Shiva sent 64 celestial women and he said, somehow corrupt the king. Once we find some fault in him, we can send him packing and I'll come back. They came, they entrenched themselves all over the society, wanting to corrupt it, but they loved the place so much they forgot the mission and settled down. Then he sent Suryadev. He also came, and also all the Aditya temples in Kashi are for him. Again, he loved it so much that he did not go back. Suryadev was so ashamed and scared that he could not fulfill Shiva's mission because his love for the city was greater than his commitment to the mission. So he turned south, tilted to one side and settled down. Then Shiva sent Brahma. Brahma himself came and loved it and did not go back. Then Shiva said, I cannot trust any of these people, and he sent two of his most trusted Ganas. Both of them came. They could not forget Shiva, they are his people, but they loved the place so much and thought this is the only place Shiva should live, not Mount Mandara. Then they became Dwarpalikas of the city. Shiva sent two more, Ganesha and another, who came and took charge of the city. They started preparing the city, guarding the city, and they said, anyway Shiva has to come, there is no point in going back. Then Devodasa was tempted with mukti and he did not fall for any kind of corruption, but he was tempted with mukti and he took it. And it was after then when Shiva came back.